Welcome. This video will give you a brief overview of Pentaho Mobile. Pentaho Mobile offers a complete mobile business analytics experience with support for native gestures and the unique ability to create content directly from the iPad. In this example, I, as the VP of Sales, want to track and analyze my day-to-day sales performance. My sales KPI dashboard gives me a good summary of my 4 territories, my sales trends over the last quarters, and my top 10 customers. With this interactive dashboard, I have all the native gestures which allow me to work with my dashboard in the same way I can with all the other apps on my iPad. For example, by double tapping on the EMEA vintage cars, the dashboard interactively filters the rest of the data accordingly. With this view, I can easily see that over the past few quarters, the sales for this product has declined. Even though I can get most of my information from this dashboard, it does not show me country-specific sales performance. This information is critical since I need to present it at my EMEA staff meeting in 10 minutes. Thankfully, with Pentaho, I can create a new report on the fly. I simply choose the plus sign from my navigation bar. I then select a heat grid to show my sales performance by country. I drag and drop territory and country across the x-axis and product line across the y-axis. I then use the color by and size by features to measure sales and quantity of sales. For now, I'm going to lasso only the vintage cars, one of my best-selling items, and exclude the rest. I can immediately see that while France and Spain have hit their targets, none of the other countries have. I saved this analysis to the server so all my staff can access it at the meeting from their iPads. Before I leave this report, I'm going to tag it as a favorite so I can access it much easier at the meeting. Before my meeting, I want to look at one more thing on my sales KPI dashboard. To save time, instead of browsing the entire repository, I use the navigation bar at the bottom of each page to quickly switch back to all open documents or go back to the home screen. Looking back at the dashboard, I noticed that 3 out of my top 10 customers have canceled their orders. This is concerning. Besides sales performance, there might be shipping and logistic issues involved. I want my country managers to take a look at these issues. So let's see if I can determine where these customers are located. I can create another quick new report using GeoMaps to see the countries with canceled orders. I add total sales to the graph and then apply a filter to look only at the canceled orders. I reverse the colors so the biggest loss opportunities show in red. Then I use the lasso feature to filter the EMEA territory and those countries relevant to my meeting. I see that we have about $50,000 worth of canceled orders in UK and Spain, as well as $48,000 in Sweden. This gives me a good start for a discussion with my country managers at the meeting. Back at the home screen, I see my country sales analysis that I just tagged in the list of my favorites. I also see all my recently viewed items. Let me do one last thing. Because I use the sales KPI dashboard on a daily basis, I want to make that my default home screen. I click on the Startup Screen button and choose the sales KPI dashboard as the default. From now on, every time I open my Pentaho mobile application, I will come back to this dashboard. Alright, I gotta go. My meeting is starting. Thanks for watching. For more information about Pentaho Mobile, visit pentaho.com.